guys, and welcome to this week's video. This week is such a fun video. It's less of a vlog and it's more of a let's do the new year right. I want to show you my vision board that I'm about to make, and I also want to go through what my goals for 2025 are. I want to document this for myself and just for anybody else who might be interested. But right now I am currently making dinner. So I made some butter garlic chicken tenderloins. I'm baking them. I have some rice and some broccoli that I'm cooking up, and I just printed out all of my vision board stuff, and I'm gonna go ahead and get set up so we can go through and make my vision board together. I think I want to sit and talk through all my goals, and then we'll end the video with making a vision board together. I think that will be so much fun. So let me grab some water and get cozy, and let's get to talking about some 2025 goals. All right, hi guys. So I have my candle lit. Right now it's Island Moonlight. It smells sensational. I got my water. I've been using my Glinda Wicked movie theater cup for the past, I don't know, a couple of weeks, and I'm obsessed. And we're going to talk through some of my 2025 goals. So first, I want to give the big goals, and then I want to show you how I'm keeping track of them, and also just what I'm going to be using in this next year to keep myself on track. And so I have 3 big goals this year. I want to take care of my body, meaning my body, my physical body and my mind. I want to lower debt, and I want to stop over-consuming / impulse buying / spending money I don't need to spend. Those are the 3 big goals. Sorry, I went and grabbed my notes that I'm keeping for myself so I can keep myself on track. So health-wise, for the first big goal, I'm going to be watching what I'm putting in my body and intentionally using my body. I'm going to try to stop doing things like doom scrolling and spending so much time on social media. I want to spend a lot more time outside. Specifically, I would like to get a workout routine. I want to lose some weight. I want to get stronger. I also want to start eating better, and I want to eat at home. My big goal for that is to eat at home 6 days a week and give myself one day where I can have lunch with a friend, or I can have dinner with a friend, something like that. But I do want to eat at home 6 days a week. I also do want to work out 5 to 6 times a week, depending on the week. So I'm going to try really hard to meet those goals and set up those routines for myself so that I can just be a healthier me. I'm also going to focus on drinking at least 64 ounces of water a day, hopefully more. And I'm also going to focus on reading. I want to read 24 books this year, so that's 2 books a month. Hopefully I'll read more, but I'm setting that as my goal. And then as far as what I'm eating, I want to focus on more protein so I can have energy for my body. I just feel so tired and I just want to not. So I need to give myself good nutritious food, and so I will be focusing on a protein heavy diet. Hence the chicken tonight, which I don't usually love to cook chicken, so here we are, starting the new year right. As far as my second goal, which is to lower my debt, I don't think I'll be able to be debt-free in 2025, but I'm putting it on my vision board. But I'm gonna try my best to get there. I do wanna just lower my debt. I'm at the time in my life where big things are gonna be coming up, and I just need to not have to worry about debt. Like, I wanna be able to have a wedding and not worry about adding on debt, and I want to be able to buy a house one day, and I want to have kids, and I just do not want to worry about debt. So this is why it's one of my big focuses this year and probably the next couple years, but we're starting strong with 2025. So I am going to focus on using the debt snowball method. I've heard a lot of people like it and are successful with it, so I'm going to try my best and do it that way. Hit the lowest credit card first, and then do everything else at a minimum payment, and then go from there. And hopefully I can knock out some of these payments forever. So that'll be nice. I also want to watch what I use my credit card for. A few days ago, I went through and wrote down all of my expenses, what I use my debit card for, what I use on my what comes out of my credit card, and I wrote all of that down, got rid of the things that I do not need or realized were like frivolous spending, and I came up with a budget that I can do, and a way to pay off my credit cards while still using them a little bit because I don't want them to close. But I made sure that I was not spending frivolously, and most of my spending is actually coming from stuff I don't need. So, you know, that's my third goal. But for this one specific, we're gonna watch what I use my credit card for and try to only use my credit card if I know that I have the money in my bank account to then be able to pay it off at the end of the month. Not gonna spend extra money I don't have. And then I'm also going to track my money more closely. I'm going to be writing down all of my expenses. I need to stick to this. I think this is going to really enlighten me on what I'm spending my money on. A big thing that I'm focusing on, not just to lower my debt and save money, but I also just want to be intentional about where I'm putting my money. It's so important where you spend your money. It's what signals you're sending out to, you know, capitalism, government, all those things. So I just want to be very intentional about where I'm spending my money, where I'm putting it, and just keeping it real about where I want to be putting my things and my thoughts. And money's important, and if I'm spending it on things that I don't think are important, I just don't really want to be doing that anymore. So that's why I'm focusing there. And then last is like the overconsumption slash spending piece. I actually saw a video today, which is January 3rd, about someone talking about how funny it is that everybody's trying to do underconsumption, which is really actually just normal consumption, like don't buy a new product till you finish the old one, because right, we're supposed to use our products. I totally agree with that. I don't remember the creator, but yes, I agree with you. But I think we've gotten to a point of overconsumption that we just need to at least scale it back to normal consumption, and that is even speaking for myself. Now, I'm not someone who has a problem with like skincare products or buying too much lotion or doubles of things. I actually just buy stuff I don't need, like random house stuff or random pieces of clothing. I'm a very much like, what if I need this? Like, what if I need this blue sequin top? I should get it now. Like, no. I've never needed a blue sequin top, and if I do, I can find it if I need it then. But I haven't needed it, so I'm gonna stop impulse buying in that sort of way. I'm gonna stop just in case buying. So to help with this, I am gonna be, again, eating at home 6 times a week. I'm gonna use the groceries I buy, stop wasting money and throwing away old vegetables and things like that, which I have done in the past. I am going to, again, track my spending. I'm going to make sure I'm writing down everything I spend so I can, again, be intentional about it and say, I don't like that I'm spending so much money on nonsense stuff. I want to invest that money or save that money or put it towards debt or put it towards one big item that is really important to me, like books or an activity with my friends, something like that. I also want to make sure that sorry, if I'm taller, it's because my chair was messed up. I just brought it up. But I also want to make sure I utilize the things I own. I have so many pairs of shoes. I have so much clothing. I don't need more, honestly. And so I want to make sure that I utilize the things I own and I don't go out and buy just because I'm too lazy to go look or use what I have already. So I'm going to try really, really hard to stick to that as well. And because I'm trying really hard and I'm someone who needs a little motivation, I want to give myself rewards. So if I do all of the things, if I stick to my workout routine, if I eat at home, if I don't spend much money on things I don't need, I am gonna give myself some rewards. And the 2 rewards that I'm giving myself are, I have a $25 fun budget for the week that only 5 of it can roll over to the next week. So let's say I don't use any this week. If I don't use any this week, then next week I'll have $30 versus $25. Anything left over above that $5 will be put into savings or investing or like something towards like a trip or travel or something like that in the future. But that $25 should not really be spent on items. It should be spent on a coffee out or a dinner with a friend or an activity, something like that. I would rather be spending my money on things like that and not material items. It can sometimes be used for an item, a small item here or there, but I'm gonna try to keep it to like a lunch out or a boba or something that I can treat myself with, because I do love food and I want to be able to treat myself with that stuff, but I don't want to do it all the time. So that is, I have a little $25 budget a week for fun money. And that'll also include like snacks at the movie theater, things like that. And then the second big reward is at the end of the month, I'm gonna allow myself to get one item that I've maybe been wanting, like a clothing item or some shoes or something like that I wanted throughout the month that is less than, I haven't decided between $150 or $200. Actually only allowing myself $150 to $200 for one item will be saving me money, believe it or not. But it's gonna be between one of those as the max cap. But that'll be something that I've really been wanting, like a new workout set if I'm like losing weight, or maybe some new shoes that I've really been wanting. Something like that, just to reward myself for all the good job that I'm doing and kind of just getting my life organized. And also because I do want to shop a little bit. And it'll also help me be intentional about what I'm buying, because I get to spend all month sort of thinking about it. And every time I feel like, ooh, I want to buy this, I have to think about, well, is it worth it being the only thing that I might be able to buy this month? And if I'm still thinking about it, I can get it. Because a lot of the times I buy stuff and then I never use it, or it was a mistake and I just didn't really want it or need it. I just wanted it in that moment. Again, impulse buying. So I'm going to be using this as a way to get down to what I really want, and again, be intentional about what I'm buying, what I'm putting in my house, what I'm spending money on. And those are all of my goals and all the little things that I'm doing for this year, 2025. Now, to some of the tools that I'm gonna be using. One, I made this January workout tracker. It's literally just like on an old like calendar page. I'm literally just filling in when I'm working out. I have these pink for strength workouts. I'm doing green for cardio and yellow for MISC. And if I don't work out, it's gonna be just left blank. And I have my goals written here. It's going to be workout 5 to 6 times a week, and then make sure that I do at least 3 strength training days. I can do more if I want, but at least 3 strength training and at least 1 cardio day. So I have that all ready to go. It is January 3rd, so that's why they're already filled in. And then next, I have 2 planners. I had already bought this one, and then Cassie from Popflex came out with this fit planner, and I actually fell in love with this one, and I think it'll help me stick to my food and my fitness goals. So I did go ahead and buy this as well, but I had a lot of points, so it was actually only 15 bucks. But I absolutely love this fit planner. But I got this one at Target from $12. It's from Erin Condren, which I do like her agendas as well. But I'm using this one as my financial planner. To have them separate will actually be really good for me. I know people use spreadsheets and stuff. I do not like using technology like that. I like writing it down. So I'm actually using this as a way to track my spending. So it says like what came in on the end of the month, and then also what money I've already spent on these days. And these are not purchases. These are expenses like rent, because it is still the first of the month. I'm going to be using this to track all my expenses, and I just like that it has like the lines on each day for each week, and I think that'll be helpful for me to be able to track it. And then also I can have the calendar view, which I can put in when bills are due, when I get paid, when rent is due, things like that. So that is why I have 2 of these planners, but I am using that one as like a financial planner. And then I have the Fit Planner, which I love. It's wonderful. It has like Hello 2025. You can set your goals. You can say what inspires you, what motivates you, what makes you feel resilient and driven, what can you do when you're unmotivated, like what you want your future to look like. It also has a year at a glance and like some inspo space here to just draw. And then each month has intentions, and it also then just says the month, which is really awesome. And then it has the calendar view, and then it has your workout plan for the week, which is really awesome. And then you also get to rate the workout down here, and then a grocery list, which I really do love. And then each week has how many hours you slept, how much water you drank, so you can a food tracker, so you can keep track of your food, a to-do list, and you can write your workout down here as well, just to make sure you did it. and I love that. And I love that there's also a weekly challenge for each week. So this week is make a vision board, which is what we're gonna do next. It brings us perfectly into the next category. But I do love this planner from Popflex, and I've already started using it and can't wait to use it for the rest of the year. All of these tools are gonna help me keep all my things straight and organized, keep me on my goals. And now let's move over to our vision board making. Insert, but my chicken is done. My broccoli is done. My rice is done. Now let's get this new year started right. All right, so I've moved over to a table that I have in the middle of my kitchen. And to not waste, I'm going to do 2025 on the back of last year's. And yes, I just used a bag, but why would I buy something I didn't when I had this bag? So, as you saw, I've printed out a whole bunch of inspo pictures that are gonna go along with my big goals and some of the little goals that I wanted to do. So I'm going to cut these out. I also do have a whole bunch of random stickers that I can include for things that I like. I also have a whole bunch of like planner stickers here, like just all kinds, with like motivational sayings and things like that that I'm also going to be using. And then finally, I have these like, they're Crayola signature markers, but they have a fun tip to use and they have a lot of colors and they have like, they're double tipped. So I have these and my fun little pens that I use all the time that I love. So I have a lot of stuff. I do not have glue, but I'm just going to be taping stuff on because this is what I have. We're not spending. This was all free. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with my vision board. I might talk in the middle of it, but I have put the Ultimatum, the new season of the Ultimatum on, so I'll probably be watching that for some. Okay, you can't see me, but I'm here. I just wanted to go through some of the things that I had here. So right here, I have like romance, friends, spending time with people. I'm hoping to get a ring this year. My reading goal, I have like books here, and also I just love Disney and I'm manifesting some Disney sponsored content. Along the same veins, I just have some like social media, like content creation goals here. Over here, I have a pile of like sayings, like we can do hard things and make it happen, girl, things like that. And then moving over to this side, up here I have like my body weight loss goals. I have some food stuff. I have a treadmill. I have this girl running because I'm gonna be running a half marathon this year, so I wanted to include that, and that will be at Disneyland, so that all makes sense. And then over here, you can't really see it, but I have all of my financial stuff. So I have the I am debt free. I have this stack of money with a bow. I just was like, yes, it's manifest. Financial abundance. I just have this thing that says I manage my money and finances wisely because that is what this year's about. And I have this big 2025, and these are all things that I'm going to be focusing on this year. So yeah. Alright guys, and a little while later, we have completed our vision board. Yay! So I have used stickers to fill in some of the gaps, but I feel really, really good about this vision board. And I talked you through some of it already, but some of the stickers I added are like, here I did this little nail polish because I'm starting to do my nails at home. I found this little yoga sticker, which was so cute. These camera stickers just for my content. Disney stickers because I just love Disney. And just, you know, some stuff, don't overthink it. This banana because I'm eating healthy. And yeah, so I don't know, I'm really excited. I had so much fun. I love like being able to put I love being able to put all of my goals into a visual aspect. Yeah, I guess I'll just leave it at that. So thank you so much for coming along with me, and let's have a great 2025 together. Happy New Year, and I will see you next week for another video. This one's gonna be fun because I'm going to possibly see Luke Danes this weekend, and I'm going to be seeing like the Gilmore Girls set. So that's gonna be pretty cool. Bye guys.